It was a dude named Matthew. I met him when I was in prison. He was my neighbor. I was in 20 cell. He was in 19 cell. He looked just like Pee-wee Herman. If you don't know how Pee-wee Herman looked, Google it. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a shorter version of Pee-wee Herman. But he had a statutory rape case. You know what I'm saying? That was his charge. And anybody that been in a New York prison, they know like rape charges, pedophile, child molesting charges, you're gonna have a rough bed. Like the convicts are gonna violate you, and the CO's gonna violate you, and people like that, they deserve violation. Anyway, look, so that was his case, whatever. So he was getting violated, slapped around, and he was sore. He was a coward, so like he was getting slapped. He wasn't fighting back or nothing, so he was getting slapped around by anybody that wanted to slap him around. He was getting extorted. COs and convicts. You get what I'm trying to say? I was his neighbor. I was witnessing a lot of it. So he would have never came out that cell. He was scared to death of everything. He would have never came out that cell, but you gotta come out that cell. You know prison is slavery, so you gonna go to work, or you gonna go to program, or you going to school. You coming out that cell, or you going to the box. Like, I don't know how I was running right now. You know, I heard a lot of things change, but that's how I was when I was there, you heard? So he had the same program as me, work on radio TV. So we had like a test one day. I never spoke to him. I never speak to him. There was no reason for me to ever speak to him. Like I said, I wasn't one of the ones that was violating him. I never put my hands on him ever. But I didn't care. I was his neighbor. I didn't care about him at all. So I would just watch a lot of it happen to him though. We had the same program. And we had like a test. We had to fix like a radio. I was having a problem with the solder or whatever. So he was like the smartest. He was the smartest person in the class. So he finished his mad fast. I was like, yo, do mine for me. You get what I'm trying to say? He never get to talk to nobody. So I guess he looked at that as an opportunity to be able to talk, to get something off his chest. Cause I somebody asked him to do something that's not, thugging him, whatever. Fast forward. He broke down like how he never had sex with that girl. How this is the story he told me. He said he was cheating on his wife. He was having an affair with a lady. The lady he was having an affair with had a daughter that was a teenager. He was a lawyer. The lady he was having an affair with had a daughter that wanted to be a lawyer. She was a teenager, so she was like, yo, make my daughter be an intern at your law firm. So he connected some dots and he made the little girl become an intern at his law firm. He told me he cut the lady off. He had felt whack and wanted to stop cheating on his wife. So he cut that lady off. He stopped, having sex with her or whatever. So a couple of times after that, she kept trying him, like 2, 3 times, 4 times after that, she tried him, whatever. He kept curving her. So he said the next thing he know, he went to work. He was getting handcuffed for statutory rape for having sex with that girl. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, y'all never had sex with her. Then he burst out crying. He started talking about like how his father was a army veteran all the time, and he's fixing his radio. But anyway, he's like, yo, his father was an army veteran and strong on morals and principles. But ever since he caught that case, his father don't speak to him no more. And that was breaking him. He was crying, whatever. So I don't, care that much, but I ain't judging him enough, and I just really want this radio fixed, whatever. So fast forward, he even made a joke like, yo, you tell anybody I was crying, I'ma fuck you up. I bust out laughing too because he puny, like, and he's super scary. He's scared of everything. So like, it was just a joke. Whatever. Fast forward, we end up months pass. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I said, that's the only time he spoke to me. We never speak to each other. Months passed by. He ended up banging on my wall and passing me some mail he got. So me being curious, I grabbed the mail. I read the mail. It's an affidavit from the girl who's an adult now that said her mother coerced, whatever how you say it, her into lying on this man and saying that he had sex while he was having sex with her. And, she just told the truth in her whole statement that she pushed to the courts, whatever, and pushed to his lawyer, sent a copy to his lawyer too. Just saying like, yo, we lied on him. My moms was mad at him for whatever reason. And my moms told me to lie to him, and I did. And I'm an adult now, and I'm telling the truth. And, yeah, that's a remarkable, crazy story to me. But, it's even crazier, though, It's like you hear something like that, and then the person tell the truth, like this man is innocent, I lied on him. You would think he get released right there, and he don't. Well, he got to go back to court, and the DA is still going to try and find a way to still try to make it like he's still guilty of a crime, where the only evidence is the witness that's finally telling the truth. Like, the judicial system is a nasty joke. Anyway, true stories, fake names.